The new Predator Helios 500 has arrived and it delivers on every level. Within its neon-hued chassis, the beast stirs with an overclockable 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080, up to 64GB of 3200 DDR4 RAM, and heaps of high-speed NVMe PCIe M.2 storage. But high-end hardware needs the same extreme cooling to support it, which is why we've added our 5th Gen AeroBlade 3D fan technology, Vortex Flow optimization, and the CPU cooling Predator Power Gem. All these, in addition to strategically placed intakes, exhausts, and heat pipes, deliver some of the most advanced, powerful cooling in a modern gaming laptop. For the display, you can pick from FHD at 360Hz, QHD at 165, or a special 4K model that blows all others out of the water. This Ultra HD panel from AUO is a mini LED that delivers levels of contrast that blur the line between reality and game through 512 backlight zones, display HDR 1000 certification, and a rapid 120Hz refresh rate with 3 millisecond response time. The keyboard also includes a distinct feature, the latest MagForce and racing keys using our unique MagTech switches. These custom-engineered WASD keys work much like a gamepad's analog joystick, so you have minute control over movement, and making it so you no longer need to alternate between a gamepad and keyboard and mouse in some games. Now looking at the RGB, it's everywhere. From the 4 light strips that surround the entire chassis, the logo on the back of the display, all the way to the keyboard itself, which is per key RGB and includes plenty of patterns to choose from. You can also spice things up with some of the unique interactive modes, audio and mimic. With the audio-focused patterns, lighting will react to whatever you're listening to, whether it's a game, movie, you name it, whereas mimic works much like its name implies. In essence, it reproduces the colors from the lower half of the display via the light bars and keyboard RGB, making it so you can get fully immersed in your game sessions. The new Predator Helios 500 continues to reign supreme, so all that's left is to make it yours. Thank you for watching, and from all of us here at Predator, good game. The Helios 300 is the ideal laptop if you enjoy high-octane gameplay, mobility, and a machine filled to the brim with plenty of top-tier components, all aimed at the same goal: pure gaming glory. At the helm of Helios is the high-speed display. The color-rich IPS screen is 15.6 inches and has a 240Hz refresh rate with 3 millisecond overdrive response time. With a high refresh, frame rate will be smooth with no tearing, as long as you keep that frame rate high. High frame rate requires high-performing hardware, which, thankfully, there is plenty of. At the top of that list is the latest 6-core, 12-thread 10th Gen Intel Core i7 mobile processor and GeForce RTX 2070 with Max-Q design. You can also deck out the Helios 300 with up to 32GB of DDR4 2933MHz RAM, dual 1TB PCIe NVMe SSDs in RAID 0, and a 2TB hard drive for everything else. With Predator, we always put cooling first. With the 2020 model, we've added intakes to the top of the base to increase airflow, while continuing to include the most critical component, our 4th Gen AeroBlade 3D fans. Custom engineered, these fans have been built to maximize airflow while reducing overall noise, made possible through their bionic-inspired design. Some prefer to use their laptops as a mobile desktop replacement, so all the ports, such as Mini DP, HDMI 2.0, 3 USB 3.2 ports, and 1 USB Type-C, should give you plenty of access to your displays, gadgets, and more. Looking down from the display, we have the 4-zone RGB keyboard with a few custom keys to take note of, Turbo, so you can overclock with a single press, and Predator Sense, giving you immediate access to our utility app where you can adjust fan speed, overclock, monitor temperatures, and many other useful functions. And that, in a nutshell, is the Helios 300. And if you want to know more, just check the links below. From all of us here at Predator, good game.